Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back for another DevPro Duel video. Again, a cross-format video, a cross-format duel. Although, both these decks are from the same year. Yeah, I think also from the same meta, from the same banlist. Both decks are from 2008. The first deck is a series called Oppression Monarchs, or is it called Monarchs, after Adam Gorn. I think he was one of the first who topped Shonen Jump with this kind of deck. So 3 Royal Oppressions, your Spies, your Dekachi, Mask of Darkness to recycle your Solemn Judgments, your Royal Oppression, your Reckless Greed, and your Crush card. The reason why this deck was so good back then, it was because of the format. The meta was pretty much all dark armed turbo, so with 3 dark armed if you had the cash, if you had the money to buy those expensive decks. And on the other side you also had full force Gladiator beasts, as you will see in a moment, with 3 Bestiari, double Cold Wave and so on. And that's one of the reasons why Prime Material Dragon was MVP in those matchups, especially against Gladiator beasts, as you will see in the duels. Then the second deck list, I just set pretty much full force Gladiator beast with double Cold Wave. We have the 3 Solemn Judgment, double DD Crow because of the Teledat or the Dark Armed matchup. But the key combo was your Prisma, dumping your Bestiari and go for a Test Tiger. Prisma is sent back to the deck. You go for Darius, go for Kizaros, Cold Wave, and so on. You will see how disgusting that kind of combo is. Let's see some duels. Okay, so the first duel, I'll be the one playing with a Monarch deck, of course. My opponent is playing with a Gladiator Beast deck. Again, pretty much at full force. My opening hand was very good. Back in that format, Heavy Storm was still legal, so that's why Solemn Judgment was a very powerful card, because it let you set 2 or 3 back row to protect yourself, of course, against the Gladiator Beast deck, against the Teledat deck, especially your Royal Oppression, which was pretty much key card against those 2 decks, and those 3 Solemn Judgment in the main deck were some kind of defense, and you main deck Solemn Judgment just to make sure your back row survives against MST or Heavy Storm. Here you see pretty much the power of Prime Material Dragon against Gladiator Beasts. Even under Cold Wave, Prime Material Dragon can protect your back row, since every time your opponent tries to destroy a card on my side of the field, I can discard 1 card to negate and destroy the effect. So no Kizaros, no Bestiari, Smashing Ground, it doesn't really matter. And that's why the Prime Material Dragon was so good, especially again because it's also an extra insurance if you're under Cold Wave, for example. Here I can nicely attack for game thanks to Solemn Judgment, so pretty much Royal Oppression in combination with Prime Material were the game winners. Anyway, he gets to start. He has a decent, he has actually a very good hand with the Cold Wave, with the Prisma, as you will see. Here I'm definitely forced to Solemn Judgment, because I think I have a Book of Moon set, and I have to keep that Book of Moon to protect me from a Kizaros play, but he has his own Solemn Judgment. You know, if you played in that format, the Solemn Judgment Wars, pretty much every deck was playing 3 Solemn Judgment, and this is just complete wreckage. He attacks with the Reaper, so I have to discard the Stalos and also the Kizaros, and he has that second. I draw into the Brain Control, which is a nice top deck, but I'm on the Cold Wave, so I can't activate or set spell or traps. That's also one of the reasons why, obviously, Cold Wave is banned, because it was such a powerful card. Next duel. He gets to start. He has a decent opening hand. Normal summon Lakwari, set a back row. Here I have to set my double Royal Oppression, again just in case of MST, for example. I have to risk the Heavy Storm. Here, thanks to Gravekeeper's card, I can protect myself from a Kizaros play, because Gladiator Beast can only tag out when they battle. Obviously I'm going to send back one of his GBs to his hand. That Murmel was going to destroy the guard, which is very unfortunate. Although he has no Cold Wave, no Giant Tornado, no Heavy Storm, so I can nicely Royal Oppression his Kizaros summon, and now I just have that nice advantage. The Styles is going to rip something from his hand. Very cool. Also have the soul exchange in hand, which can be important in a few moments. Yeah, you will see that my next card is a prime material. Yeah, indeed. So no hesitation, immediately get prime material on board. Also nice that prime material dragon has 2k defense, so something like a Book of Moon. Yeah, doesn't protect him. Yeah, he doesn't want to waste any more time. So that's game over. GG, well played. That luck. Okay, next tool, he again decides to start. Yeah, that's also something gimmicky you could do. You could just set your Bestiari for the contact fusion and just yeah, declare you are going to contact fusion, reveal both monsters, so both your Gladiator beasts, reveal the Bestiari, and you could nicely cover Xaris this way, bypassing something like a bottomless on your Bestiari. Here he ends with the Secretary in defense, so it's very likely that he could have a Wabaku, so I don't want to attack into the Wabaku, but yeah, this really doesn't matter. The Cyber Valley could buy me one turn, although he had that Test Tiger also in the hand, but yeah, that Heavy Storm. GG, well played, nothing I could do about that. Last game, I get to start, I think, with the Gravekeeper Spy. I'm obviously going to bottomless the Prisma, flip over the Spy. Yeah, this is something you would rather not want to do. Leave one of your monsters in defense against Gladiator beasts, because that Gravekeeper Spy in defense is an easy target for them to attack, so they can tag out after that. Now, yeah, it doesn't really matter. He wastes the Book of Moon to attack over my Ryza, but then again, I lose my Spy in the process. He burns the Judgment, and the activation is negated, so I can still attack with Sanyan. If I'm a bit lucky, he doesn't draw a monster, so he immediately loses his advantage. I'm obviously going to tribute for Chaos here, target one of his back rows, and I think I have the lucky pick, banish his Mirror Force. So now, very nice, have some defense in the form of Book of Moon and a huge beat stick, and that's normally a good field against GB. So again, yeah, very good tools, but this was definitely a very common matchup during that format back in 2008. Gladiator beast at full force. I think I used one of the top decklists back then, a winning decklist, I think from Paul Lefton, from a Shonen Jump back then, a first place Shonen Jump win back then. But yeah, I think both decklists were very fun to play with. Guys, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Beat them signing out. Peace.